Good day, my beautiful souls, and welcome to Life with Liz. Today is a fabulous day. I'm fabulous, and you're fabulous as well. I hope you're enjoying this beautiful Sunday and this beautiful day that's out here. And I'm excited to tell you that we're here today to discuss It's Time for Happiness. That's what the Spiritual Life Coaching Show will be about today, but you feel free to call in. If you have any questions in tarot readings, a question for tarot readings, you can call in the number that's on the screen at 914-226-0147. We'll be discussing, you can get guidance also, and you can call in about the show of what we'll be discussing, because it's time for happiness. It's time to be happy. And let me set this up here so I can tell you, I'm getting excited already. Everyone's on. I see Cherise, I see Jessica, Erica, Danielle. Thank you for being on. You're fabulous. I'm fabulous, and you're fabulous. So it's great to see you guys on. Like and share the show, pass it forward. And let's start our topic today, because it is time to be happy. It really is. And you have to understand that happiness, again, from against any topic that I'm going to discuss, stems from self. So it's time to be happy. Sometimes for ourselves and experiences happens within us. All our experiences, it's all between us. Everything that we do pertains to what's going to happen in our next step in life. So if everything is self-awareness and it's time to be happy, we have to be in tune on who we decide to keep around us, or even who we don't decide to keep around us, but it's part of our journey to carry certain souls through process of maybe work, or even our own family and children that could be maybe out of whack at times, including self. We can all be there. We just have to remember those moments that we're in tune of happiness and decide to keep going forward with it. For instance, if you say, you know what, no more of this, no more of that, because it's just not giving you that right good feeling in your life, you want to stay forward and you want to stay focused on just being happy. Think of what people would say about you. Would they consider you a happy person or a sad person? Now answer me, because I can hear you. Now some people laughing, but I can't hear you. But another sense, seriously, try to see if you can, in this kind of practice, because it's time to be happy, right? So if it's time to really find that happiness and to find it from within self, what do you think, in your perspective, someone would say about you? Don't focus on anyone around you. Don't focus on anything else around you. Just focus on you. If you can go out of yourself and see what people are going to say. And please, please, please don't focus on what they're going to say negative, because we all have something. We all got a little cray-cray going on. We do. And that's okay. And it's acceptable. But focus on what they could say positive about you. And if you like what you feel people would say about you, then that's a great thing. Continue being who you are and where you are, but recognize what doesn't feel right in your life. Recognize that when you're even happy in your life, it wasn't because of someone else. It's because of you. It's because of the frequency of what you're doing for yourself. At a moment of happiness, whether it's through a relationship or through at work, or something's just going so right, whatever it is, I promise you that if you sit and focus on yourself, you're going to recognize that that love or that happy pill that you just received did not come from you receiving it from another soul. That is the love you decided to give yourself. And in the transition of giving yourself that love, the world recognizes it. You radiate. You're just like a star, because you're just loving who you are. And then you might confuse that and think that that love process or that happy moment that you're feeling, or in love or not, has to do with another soul, but it really doesn't. It has to do with how you're treating yourself at that moment. The biggest catch-22 here is, how do we stay there? How do you stay in that happy moment? Or whether you're feeling your partner is giving you so much love, or your kids are acting great and even cleaning up after themselves and everything is just going great. You have to bring that back to self and recognize that it stems from you, where that transition stands today. So if it's time to be happy, as I stated in other shows, please do not pass over your happiness, the love of where you stand, don't give that ability to another soul to carry it for you. That's extremely important for you to understand. And where does the true joy of happiness comes from? And it comes from giving. That joy, and I'm not saying that you don't feel that, because some people do, some people don't. Some people give because they have to give. But that wonderful feeling when someone gives you something and you're so humbly thankful for the gifts that you received, the roses, whatever, flowers, whatever gift someone unexpectedly gave you, feels great. That's the same feeling that you feel, is the same feeling you're supposed to feel, and more, bigger than that, when you give. When you're giving love and light into the world, when you're passing it forward, when God has, and this higher being, this universe has given you the ability to help someone else. It's the highest connection that you will ever feel, connected of self into this universe. So please stay in focus a little bit more on that, which is why we're doing that practice in regards to changing a little bit more, to finding our way, to finding happiness. So it's time to be happy. There's no more sadness going on, and we're going to clean that up. And I'm going to get back into that topic in a minute. And I just want to see who's here to say hi to everyone. Aleida, Victoria, Liz, Maria Estela, Babylonia, Aleida. Oh my goodness. God bless all you guys. Love you. Stay fabulous. Who else? Oh, and Myrna. Myrna, see, mira, Myrna. I'm sorry. I'm just seeing it as it goes. You stay fabulous. Hi, beautifuls. Thank you for coming on. Share the show, like and share it, pass it forward. It's just a little bit of love and light, passing it forward to the universe to make you better. And you pass it forward to see if it can make someone else better. If you have any questions, feel free. Call for your live reading or talk about the show of what we're talking about. Call the number. We're here every Sunday from 12 to 1. It's a fabulous day, and you are not allowed to be on this listening to my broadcast without saying today is a fabulous day. Today is the best day of my life. And tell me who you're with, and I'm going to tell you who you are. You don't have to be standing next to me. Energy crosses all over the place. Energy transfers all over to West Bubble Land, because we're all one. So if I'm fabulous, you're fabulous. Come in for baths, crystals, readings, whatever you need. This is all love and light. Nothing dark here. It's a matter of recognizing yourself, of knowing to better yourself, to pretty much understand what your journey is. Go to YouTube and subscribe if you like as well. We're here on 26B Main Street in Dobbs Ferry at Angel Spiritual Spa. Go back and see other broadcasts. See if you need some smudging, sage, crystals, whatever it is. Tarot readings, life coaching. I'm pretty booked already, even for in the month. But if you'd like, you can call in or text, and you can go through the website, and we can put in a consultation, for you in the future. But that's why the post of the week, I decided that it's time to be happy. It's time for happiness. It's just time to make it better. It's just time to recognize what's hurting you, what's giving you a little twirl in your tummy that doesn't feel right, what's making you feel that you're in this stuck plateau or the same routine coming back and forward into your world. It's just not acceptable. At the same time, it's time to recognize what's good. You got to recognize when that love is coming into your life. When you're feeling love, when you're feeling happy, you got to recognize, as well as you want to recognize everything else that you want to change in the negative. Let's recognize the positive too. Let's recognize what feels good. Let's recognize the love around us, because the love around us stems from us anyways. So if we stay in that focus of self, then if you're feeling down, your fault. You're feeling happy, your fault. Everything is your fault. Everything is you. And it could only get better for you if you practice on happiness. Do not let no one take your shine away. They don't do it on purpose. That don't make no one bad or good. I've said it in broadcast, and it doesn't matter what topic. It's a matter of practicing ways to change our world around. I'll tell you, this universe will play some tricks on you so fast that'll change your life overnight. But it stems all on us. It stems on practicing, on seeing the obstacles that a lot of you, everyone has, you're human, that stand in front of you, and taking those obstacles and transitioning them and finding the positive in it, not the negative that's going on in front of you. If there's something so negative and we give it so much life and we add so much fear because it's unknown and because this isn't feeling right, and that's what you're stuck on, then that's what you're going to stay on. That's what stays on. How is it time for happiness when we can't move from that? or from those souls that may not are bad people, not good, not nothing bad or good about it. It's just not for you because you're not happy with it. That don't make you wrong. That don't make you have to stay someplace you don't want to, even at work. Even if at work things are incorrect and you don't like what you do, okay, yes, you have to work on changing that to be in a place, because there's nothing better in life to work in a place that you enjoy. However, you have to find a happy pill even at work. Even if it's work and you don't enjoy what you do. I'm sorry, if you can't find it, you come see me. I'll find a happy pill in that and what you're doing. We could change that by giving into something of an obstacle that's not in a good space for you. We're gonna get right back into the conversation in a second. And I'm gonna take on a call. Oh, I have a few calls here. I see that. Okay. So who came in first? Oh, okay. I'm gonna take Jen. Oh, I know this one. Hee hee. That's my baby girl. Jen from White Plains.
Girl.
Hello, my boobalicious. She doesn't miss a show. I love her.
How you doing? You look so beautiful today, Liz.
Oh,
I gotta
thank-
tell you, you're
oh.
so pretty.
Oh, fabulous. I'm pretty, you're pretty. I'm fabulous, you're fabulous. We're all fabulous. We're one. So if I'm good, you're good. How are you? But thank you. My darling, talk to me.
Okay, so I was hoping to get like a little tarot.
Okay.
Today.
On general or anything in particular?
Well, I mean, you know what's going on in my life, but I had something happen yesterday that was kind of traumatic, and it has to do with my divorce. So I just want to know what's going on with this divorce thing.
Okay. Hold on. I'm alright. Hold on, darling. I have all your information here. I saw your name, Jan White Plains. Hey, that's my girl. I love her. Yeah. You gotta come see me live soon.
No, I know. I've lived, my life has been so crazy. I can't even.
I know. I know.
You'll see. You'll see what happens when those things pop up.
Mama, don't tell me. I'll tell you. Well, yeah, and when those things pop up, but guess what's popping up first? So whatever, as I was stating before, whatever's an obstacle is going beautifully because you got the triumph card against a resolution. Middle
Yeah.
a huge triumph card. So don't fear that obstacles, because whatever came in that might have come in unexpectedly, it's in your favor.
Totally.
It's totally in your favor, and it's fantabulous. Míralo ahí, mira qué belleza. And it has to do with that divorce, because it has to do with that male soul, mira, surrounded. But you know what? You can't tell me that that soul through your divorce is even, believe it or not, upset. It's in a better place. It's better. Does this make sense?
Oh, well.
Oh, it will. Trust you me. If it doesn't, you call me in the next 2 weeks, because I know what I'm seeing. So believe me. Mira, it's huge victory. Jen, I cannot state further of how big, but it's arrived. If you said you wanted to know about the divorce, mira, 3 of Swords, eso está done. Míralo ahí, mira all the cards. Look at triumph, dinero, de todo, look. So even if it seems like it's in a bad place with that soul through the divorce, no, it's not gonna be that way. You and that soul will have a beautiful process in the future. That there won't be no bad cards against it. There's no even emotional negativity that's gonna come in. No matter how bad it looks today, Jen, it's not gonna be that. I promise you that. Your stuff always comes in so clear, it's ridiculous.
Liz, you're the best. I can't even tell you how much this means,
It's
because
true,
when
yeah.
I see you in person, you and I will go in it. Tyler's back sitting next to me now.
Okay. Yeah, so you'll go into it in more detail, but I'm telling you, dealing against the divorce, mira, that man is not going to be in any way, shape, or form. You guys are gonna raise your children, your son well. It's gonna be fine. Trust you me. Okay? And look at the triumphs back to back. And yes, that's done. So ya by mira, March, April, you're done. That's cleaned up.
Oh my God, Liz, you're like a little angel every Sunday.
I love you. You're adorable.
I love you too.
All right, my darling.
Thank you
Come
so,
see me
so
soon.
much.
I love you.
Okay, I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you.
You're
Bye-bye.
welcome. Bye-bye. Okay, back to the show with
So
Live with
whoever
Liz.
called back,
Yes,
you
whoever
can-
called, please. Yeah, you can call back. I believe
Erica,
Erica, and I saw other calls coming in. I just had to go by first one, and I might have, canceled the other calls. So feel free to call back. And let me say hi to Tanya and Stella and Crystal and Kimberly, Ashley, Erica. Wow. Let me see if I can. Oh wow, I can see you. Look, I'm learning. Sabrina, Claudia, Victoria, Annie, Cherise, Danielle. God bless you guys. Share the show. Like and share it and send it forward. And today's topic is time for us to be happy. Happy time. No more allowing anything that's going to knock you down. Don't let no one take your shine away. That's why I chose the post of the week. It's time for happiness. If it's not for you, get rid of it. I know it's easier said than done. I know. Trust you me, I know. I'm a creature of habit myself. But guess what? You cannot expect the change if you don't start changing. Happiness is change. Self-awareness is everything. It's energy. It's earth. There's no you and me. There's only one of us. We're just going into a little practice of breaking things. Look at I'm somebody. I'm probably reading someone soon because I'm still holding the cards through the life coaching section. But listen, guys. It's time to be happy. Please stop. Get off your merry-go-round, as I stated in another broadcast. Recognize what's good. Don't get stuck on everything that's hard or what's going bad. It's there. It exists for all of us. But there is a victory behind it. And if it's time for happiness, then we got to find the happiness within us. You cannot allow someone else to control your happiness. You just can't. Because you'll never have it in full if you do. You have to keep going forward and knowing that this higher being is doing it for a reason, to get you where you're supposed to go. Trust your journey and understand that this is what you have to do. Look at yourself. Hold on 1 second. 1 second, I'll get back to the life coaching. Okay. I have all your information, no worries. I have Erica. Hold on. Hi, Erica. Can you hear me?
Hi, I can hear you. How are you? Good morning.
Good morning. How are you, darling? I have all your info here. You have a question for me? How are you today?
I'm well. How are you?
Oh, no, you're more than well. I got to ask you again. No, let's go again. How are you today?
Oh, I'm fabulous.
Oh, that's my girl. You are fabulous, and so am I. We're both fabulous. Mommy, you have a question for readings? Or about
Yes, please.
Okay, babe. What do you need to know?
Okay, so I started this new training. It's pretty intense. It's about 2 months, this program. I just want to know how am I standing right now, presently, with training with the instructor? How does he feel about me in the program? I mean, anything that you can tell me, my status with him and just the program, because it's pretty...
Okay, hold on. Through work, right? A program through work, right?
Yes.
Hold on, baby.
Please. Okay.
I have all your info, don't worry.
All right. You're awesome. I love you so much. You're so sweet.
Thank you. You're so cute. I adore you. Listen, you have a male, you're working with a male boss or someone of a man, right?
Yeah, he's a male trainer. He's the...
Okay. Well, míralo ahí. Look, victory. So there will be an obstacle. There's like 2 little things there. It's nothing big that's there of an issue. But look at the victory. That person, whoever it is on the work that's male that works with you, he likes you. So hold your journey and drop this fear that you're on, Erica, because you're messing it up. He ain't messing up anything. Remember, it's time to be happy. So let's get out of our way, because I'm telling you, the boss or someone higher, or someone that you're dealing with that's male, there is obstacles there, but presently of where it stands, generally that person does like you. Comes with victory towards you. So, but there is a few little things to take care of, nothing that serious, but they like you. Now, can you turn this around? Yeah, you can. And I'm not trying to fear you or scare you, but your fear of not being able to produce can cause these obstacles, because he has the victory card behind. This is you. That's not him. So I'm telling you, if you want a full consultation on a business reading, you come in and see me. But I'm going to tell you right now, drop it. Recognize yourself. Know what you are able to do. Don't fear a mistake. A mistake is only going to teach you not to do it again. So say, you know what, I got it, and keep going forward. You can do this. Other people can do it. You can do it too. What you feel you can accomplish, you will. And you're a great soul, Erica. You just got to lose this fear, mama, because that soul of your boss, which is what I threw it on, is for you. But look what stands behind you. It's you, not him. Míralo ahí.
Oh, that is so, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay, mama.
Well, you're on the nose. Thank you so
You're
much.
so welcome, baby. You stay blessed. Come see me soon, darling.
Well, blessing.
Okay,
Definitely.
honey.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, now back to Live with Liz. For those that are coming on now, let me say hi. Aquí está Tanya, Richie. Oh, Richie, yay. Love you, Liz, Audrey Feldman. Oh, Cecilia. Oh, you guys are awesome. Like and share the show. Take it forward. And, you know, go on to YouTube and subscribe. And it's so beautiful to see so many people watching. Send it forward, like and share it, and send it to anyone that can use it. Feel free to come by the stores, not on Sundays. Sundays are just for the show, but Mondays through Saturdays we're here for tarot readings, spiritual life coaching, crystal healings, Reiki and tune Reiki instructors, massages from very excellent girls that do great work. Anything you need, we have candles, incense, smudge, sandalwood, baños, custom-made baths, whatever you need. Just call the number, book an appointment. For the tarot readings, I'll tell you right now, it's extremely busy. I'm already booked till the end of February, but you can call in and put yourself on the calendar and schedule in your time. And it's time to be happy. So first part about being happy and first practice about being happy is to take a look at yourself. I would like everyone to take a time and try to see self. To if you can just see or think what someone could say about you, and please don't focus on the negative on yourself. Focus on the positive of what's good, because we're so caught up. It's so easy to get caught up on the past issues and on the negative issues or the problems we're all having. Through that interim of problems and everything that's in front of us, there is victory. And the more you recognize yourself, the faster your growth in your life will change in a way you can't even imagine. I'm gonna get back to the show. You guys are on calling. Okay, let's see who's on next. Hold on one second. We'll get right back to It's Time for Happiness, but let's take on another caller. Hold on. Hello, Myrna from the Bronx.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi, Mama. How are you?
I'm good.
Oh, no.
The show.
No, girl, you're better than that. I'm gonna ask you again. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm fabulous.
Ah, there we go. You can't call Liz and say, I'm good. You ain't good. You fabulous, girl.
I'm fabulous. That's right. And I should have known better than that.
That's right.
That's
You gotta know. That's my thing.
Word, fabulous.
I'm gonna get a t-shirt that says that I'm just fabulous, so everybody can see. I'm gonna post it in the back of me, because we're all fabulous. And it's, you remember that anytime anybody asks you, I don't care what's going on before you even ask a question, you are fabulous. Okay, today's the best day of your life.
That's right. I agree with that. Amen to that.
All right, mommy, you have a question on It's Time for Happiness or
cards? I
cards?
have a tarot reading.
Okay, talk to me. Okay, what do you want to know, babe?
Well, about your topic, happiness.
Okay, good one. You want to know in general about what's coming for you for happiness in your life?
Yes.
All right, that's smart. That's a good.
It's been really tough for the past few months.
That's okay. No me diga, mama. I'll tell you. Give me a minute. Let me tell you. But that's good that you chose it against. That's great. That's smart. It's time for happiness, and you want to see what comes for you now in regards to happiness for tomorrow. I have all your information. Hold on. Wow. Nice. Eee. Well, I'm happy for you, Myrna. I'll explain it in a second. Mira, Myrna, even though things haven't been too easy for you or whatever, que han visto obstacles on a new journey of some level, algo of what you're doing of transition, if you don't see it, it's here around April and May, has huge success for you. There's a beginning, but this is funny because this soul, you know, there's something of new love that's coming to you with this soul. There's new money of some level of a new beginning, of an opportunity through someone that you know that's gonna a female or something, that you're going to do something como con a female, I don't know if it's a female boss or a female opportunity or a female letting you know of something new, pero te empieza ahora. Eso empieza around April and May. This soul, you already know, on its way to you. Don't judge him too much because he has a little bit of issues, but he's a good guy, okay? He's a good guy. So there's something of a new beginning. Something of unfinished issues from the past that's not for you. Stay away from it. I'll give you in more details to that if you ever come in person and you want to see me. Hablamos más clear because I don't put everything on live. But the majority of it is stay away from something of the past because it's time to recognize self through happiness. So it's telling you through your general reading, which in more detail I can tell you that way. But stay away from something. It's time for closure on something that will arrive when the new starts in April and May. Something of the past comes back in. Don't let that door in. Something of a new beginning having to do with happiness with a female that's coming into your life, of something monetary, or you're working for someone that's a female, but it's a new, again, a big transition that starts in. And something of some sort of new love, but it's not new because you know this soul. I don't know how to explain it, but it's, you know this soul, but it's a new beginning. So huge changes for you. Expect it all to be in transition by June. I hope that makes sense for you.
Yes, it does. It does make a lot of sense. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Yeah. So guess what? If it's been hard for the last few months of obstacles and a big transition, baby, there's only victory standing behind it. Get ready. You carried your cross long enough. You're a good soul. I feel your frequency is strong. But in the same level of what we're stating on life coaching, it's time for happiness. And you know what? Whatever it is of energy is strong of your recognition. If you recognize it, the universe recognizes it with you. So stay on your lane. Stay in your lane. You're doing good. But from what I see, you're doing good because you're starting a lot of new. So whatever it is, good for you. Queda, sigue pa'lante, que you're doing good. All right, baby?
Thank you so much, Liz.
You're welcome, darling. You stay blessed.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Hablamos.
Bye.
Until callers will come back.
Okay, sorry everyone that was calling in. I'm not that digital, so I keep hanging up on other people that want to go on hold. So feel free, call it in again if you'd like, because I was taking care of that call. And for those that came in, Carolyn, Isabel, yay Isabel, miss you, haven't seen you in a minute. Who else? Everyone that's on, thank you for seeing the show. Cecilia, everybody that's watching, I hope you're enjoying it. And a little love and light. It's time for happiness. Recognize happiness. Happiness itself. When you're happy, it's your fault. When you're sad, it's your fault. We're gonna go into a little more detail on that.
There's that from Cali.
Oh, who's there also? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I see from Cali, yes. From all over, from UK too. That's beautiful. God bless you guys all. You know what? Like and share it. Keep going forward. Send it forward. It's just a little bit of love and light that we're giving here on Sundays, so we can just pass a little. If you give love, you receive love. So everything you do, you get right back. Recognize that happiness stems from how you feel of you, and don't let no one take your shine away. Don't feel you have to be around certain souls because they're your partner or your children or your family or your friends. That don't mean you cut them out of your life. You just get away from that for the moment. Don't allow that energy in. If you find yourself that you're in that space that feels good, that you're radiant, that you're just glowing, that you're fabulous, and someone wants to take that shine away, stop it. Don't allow it in. Not acceptable from nobody. Nobody. You need to walk away from it. Don't entertain bochinche. Don't entertain anything that's going on out there. Just stop. Get away from that, because if it's time for happiness, then you have to understand that happiness stems from you. So you are one with everyone that's around you. And it's not for you to have judgment of who's around you. They don't have to practice what you practice. When they're ready, they'll find their way. If you're ready to be happy and take yourself to a higher place, great, do that. But recognize it. Recognize it, that if it's a soul next to you that he's not feeling or she's not feeling it for the day, that's okay. Don't leave him for that. Get away from it for a minute. You know, let me find me. Let me get me together. When mama's good, everybody's good. If I'm fabulous, you're fabulous. You guys are all watching. You're just as fabulous because you're watching. We're all fabulous. We're all one. There's no separation, as I stated before. And as deeper as we get into, every time we discuss a little bit about spiritual life coaching and little segments here and there of practices to make us better people in love and light, we're going to get a little deeper in understanding why. It's all about giving and sharing and being able to receive. Some of you don't even know how to receive. It's always no thank you, no thank you. Why are you telling the universe you're not worthy of receiving? Take. Don't take, don't use people or nothing like that either. But if the universe is giving you, receive it. Because if you don't, you're just shutting it off the universe. You're not saying that you're worthy to receive. Receive, but give. Give. Every time you receive, make sure you give forward. Somehow, it doesn't always have to be your pockets. It could be words. It could be whatever you can do. It could be your time to give forward to someone that might need to hear some good words in life. But it is time to be happy. So how do you expect to be happy? If you know that you're in a circle, notice your journey, notice your 24 hours, notice your 48 hours. What do you decide to do with those 48 hours on your time? You're out of work, you're out of your routine of what we have to do, which also is part of being happy. We have to find that happy pill with what we do as well. Because if we don't like it, then that's okay. Start planting a seed to get out of it. And while you're in it, let's find what's good about it. And if there's nothing good about it, there got to be a soul there you can help. There has to be something, because the universe won't put you there without a reason. So recognize it so you can get out of there faster, like speed, and it will happen overnight. So everything is a process to be happy, right? So we have to be happy with ourselves and recognize what we do with our time. Not to get rid of the souls, but understand what's in front of us and understand when to shut certain things down, because it's just not working for you at that time. Not in a bad way, go tell someone off. No, give it all love and light. Someone doesn't even want to be around you. That's okay. They're not forced to. Let them go where they have to go. They'll be back if the universe has it planned for you. You have to make the better you and your choices for your better tomorrow. It's time to be happy. Don't let no one take your shine away, not even your kids. Kids, I love my kids. I breathe my children. But they have their days too. They're in their moods. What do you do? No. No. And then we get it together and we come back when they're in a good space. Don't let it take you away. We're going to get back to the topic. Let me take another call. Hold on. Hello, I have Ashley in White Plains.
Yes,
Hi, Ashley. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, my darling. How are you today?
What do you mean? Good?
I'm great. Thank
No, you're not. I'm going to ask you again until you get it right. How are you doing today?
I'm doing amazing today.
That's still good, but it ain't good enough for Liz. If you call Liz, you have to say a certain word to me. I'm fabulous. How are you?
I'm fabulous.
There we go. That's it, because it don't matter what goes on the rest of the day. You're fabulous. The universe heard you. Say it. Today's the best day of my life.
Today is the best day of my life.
I mean, that's it. That's all it takes. The right verbiage. Talk to me, Ashley. What would you like to know, baby?
Just, a lot going on personally with my love life, and just want to know a little bit about that and what's going on and where I'm headed.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. Ashley, you've been in to see me before.
Not yet.
I recognize your soul.
Yeah.
You called in before?
Yeah.
Okay. Yo sabía, because I know you, the energy. I'm like, I've seen you or felt this energy before. Hold on. I have all your info. Give me a second. So you want to know pretty much where's your love life heading right now, right?
Right.
Ben, you need to come see me. Pero, you do, really, you do. But, Ashley, I love to start always everything into the positive, even if certain things might seem of a little. Right now, something that stems in love, there is some sort of love there, but it's a feeling of loss. But the biggest feeling of loss comes from you. Does this make sense? You're feeling of a feeling of loss that's going on right now. But before I even get into anything, I'm gonna jump into what's telling me that's coming for you. Mira, through love, there's huge victory. Míralo ahí, mira esa victoria. Huge victory coming your way. Is it standing here right now? No. This will be here for you around August, okay? Como agosto. Oh, sorry, I speak Spanglish. You probably don't even understand what I'm saying. Did I go in Spanish, guys?
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. Right now, no muy bueno when it comes to love, because there's a feeling of loss. You have the feeling of lost more than whatever is around you. I don't know. It's showing me you standing right now with a feeling of loss towards love. Does this make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, through that journey of that feeling of loss came with some, which is, it's not even spiritual, that's just reality, came with some sort of disillusion through your journey, right?
Right.
Okay. That came with a big price. I don't know what it is, but something. It didn't come for no reason. It has some sort of victory behind it, because there is love next to you. Does this make sense of what I'm saying to you or no?
Yeah, I think so.
There's love next to you, but it came with a big price. I can't put it all out there for you, but you can come in and you understand what I'm telling you, don't you, Ashley?
Yeah.
I think you
Yeah.
could tell from
Okay.
the beginning to what I'm telling you, because
Okay.
in love, yes, you're gonna be fine. There's love next to you, but there's a feeling of loss of going on right now. But in that same transition, there was a big lesson that was learned with right now, with something having to do with love. Does this make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. And there's more to it, but that's not the kind of things I'm gonna put on live. But when you're ready, you
Right.
come see me and we'll talk about it, okay, baby?
All right. Thanks, but
All right, beautiful. You stay blessed. Come see me soon.
bye.
Bendito, great soul. It was hard for her to say she's fabulous, but I'm gonna make you say you fabulous, because you fabulous if you're calling me. No matter what's going on, we're fabulous. Fight it.
Call back in with
Other people to call back in. I guess I can't help it. I press the thing and I shut people off all the time. Marianne! I knew Marianne's always the first one on, and look at Marianne. I knew you were coming on. You're the first one since day one of the broadcast. Marianne's always on too. Hi Marianne. Hi Victoria. You're talking to me, aren't you? You damn right. I'm talking to you and everybody that's on. Thank you, Liz, for the reading. Oh, look, this is so cool. I'm seeing everything finally. Thank you, Liz, for the reading. You're welcome. Navidja, Isabel, Carolyn, Cecilia, Nadeska. Wow. Hi from Cali. Awesome. Liz, Richie, Yvette. Wow, nice. Tanya, Kimberly. Hi to everyone. I'm trying. I'll take forever going through all of those. But guess what? It's time to be happy. Get up, everyone. Say it. Today you're fabulous. Today's the best day of your life. Wake up. Feel it. Even if you're tired or exhausted, just say it. Let the universe hear you. Connect. And as I was stating before, which is very important, I want you to recognize what you do with your time. Who's around you, even if it's your kids, your family, your partner. Don't get rid of them. I'm not saying go get divorced, go leave your relationships. You don't do that. That's a good soul. I don't believe in bad souls out here. It's not. Everybody's good. Everyone's just carrying their cross. And if you're here holistically trying to find your way to be happy, you cannot let what's next to you stop you. That is the point of being happy. You have to understand what's there, what you're gonna get you involved in. If you're gonna go somewhere to go hang out or go hang out with friends, why are you gonna go with Negative Nancy and go hang out with a group of people that's just gonna put you around in the negative energy? Because I'm not. I'm a very busy woman. If Henry's going like that, that's not Liz. But if I'm gonna take my time to give it to a soul, I know where I'm gonna, unless it's a new soul that I'm being, introduced to on a personal base, but hanging with friends. But if I go and I meet my friends or whatever, I know where I'm going. I'm going where there's going to be positive energy, where I'm going to smile, where I know that soul is just in the same place where I'm at. We're trying to just look at the positive, not staying focused on what's negative. It's so important that you recognize what you do today, what you visualize and what you think about is what's going to come to you tomorrow. If you're fearing the relationship, you can't be happy tomorrow. You can't if you're not happy today. If you're caught on your obstacles today, obstacles exist. You're alive, you're human. Nobody has the perfect life out there, and it is as perfect as you want to make it. So you should say, I have the perfect life, and it's only going to get better for you, because what you claim is what you receive. What you think is what's coming to you. If you fear something so drastically, especially on the negative, no matter, even if it's positive that's supposed to come to you, you're going to kill it. You're going to make it worse because of your fear. Is it worth living like that? Or is it better to just release it and find your peace? Did you ever think that this higher being, this universe is doing that because they got something better for you? Can you trust the journey to know that even if it looks bad, there's something better that's going to come to you tomorrow? Just because it looks bad today, you're not going to stay there. You're not. It's going to keep moving. You're going to keep going. So trust in the journey. And if it keeps getting worse for you and worse for you and you're feeling more down, then change something. Happiness is change, period. But I'll get back to the topic because I have another call from Paola in New Jersey. Hold on. Hi, Paola. Can you hear me?
Yes. Hi, Liz.
Hi, Paola. How are you? Have you come to see me before?
No, never.
Oh, okay. Why do I recognize your voice tan bien? Paola. Okay. Is it the first time you're watching the show?
Yes.
Ah, mira. I feel like ya yo te conozco. I don't know why. I do. You're so bien fuerte. Paola, I have all your information. You have a question on the tarot cards or the show?
The tarot cards.
Okay, Mama. What do you want to know?
So I've had some bad experiences lately when it comes to my love life.
No, it's a full moon. You saw that moon the 31st. It was crazy for everybody, but that's a good thing. But go ahead, keep going.
Yeah. No, I was wondering what you see
in love
in that area. Yeah.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Mira. Okay, I gotta keep this one. Let me decirte algo, Paola. If I go too much into Spanish, let me tell you, there's a soul that's, even though you had some issues, there's a soul that's around you that's an old soul. He's an old soul with a lot of issues. But there's love, a lot of issues. Pero tiene love for you. This soul that, because you're saying you've had a lot of issues through love. Yo no te veo sola. I don't see you alone. I see an old soul that's standing there next to you. Míralo ahí, parado next to you. Pero hundreds of problems. Bañado in issues. But it's his fault. Okay? It's his fault, his decisions, because es terco. This soul is very stubborn. Does this make sense to you?
It sounds like the person that I have in my mind.
Okay, but wait, I'm not done. Don't tell me more. Let me tell you something. That soul has love for you. There is. And there's something of a victory of a soul because you don't stay alone. But with all due respect, I'm not going to go deep into your information of life. If so, you could come in here. But there's another soul, míralo ahí. They're both two old souls. And somehow or another, there will be a choice for having the situations of bad luck. I don't see it as bad luck. It's just some sort of for 2018 because you're in your new beginning of a transition that starts this year. Of some level, it's everything te cambia. Pero there's love and it's from two souls. Mira, you have to make a choice. Okay?
Okay.
You will. Yeah, mira. I'm sorry. I hope that makes sense to you.
Yeah, no. I've been told before that
Okay.
the one that you're talking about that has like a lot of issues.
Lots of issues, mama. Look.
Yeah, he has a lot of issues, but
He does.
I a lot of times I think I take it like personal. Like I think it's because of something that I'm missing.
No, because listen, and I'm glad you did that because you got to look at self with everything that's around you. But I want you to understand something. Do recognize that in self because I promise you, I'm not saying you're with two. I'm not saying, but you have opportunity of two, and you are walking away from one, and you're choosing. And mira, está bueno también, not a broke person, put together. But you I'm telling you, so even though you're having those obstacles, that's the universe setting you up for something better. Because you will have, aquí te salen dos for someone that, you say you're by yourself, I see two. But if you want further, come see me and I'll explain it in more detail. Okay, Mama?
Okay. All right, great.
All right, you stay blessed, baby. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
Oh, wait, hello?
Yes?
Did you say you're fabulous?
You didn't ask me.
Okay, how are you? You're fabulous? Okay, Paola, I can't let you get off the phone without saying that into the universe. Have a good one, honey. There's another call. Stay blessed. Bye. Okay, back to the show. And for everyone that's coming on, Kim, Tanya, Crystal, wow, Stella, I miss you. I haven't seen Stella in forever. She hasn't been around. You better come see me soon, girl. We gotta catch up. Okay, for those that are coming on to Live with Liz, call at 914-226-0147. Feel free to call in for your tarot reading. Also, we're just breaking down into the simplicity that it's time for happiness. It's really time to be happy. It's not to be mean to the souls that you love that are around you that might not be in your place. There's so many people that want it, but they're not ready to change it. And that's okay. It's not your job to make them change it. But if you're ready to take that next step, then change everything that's in front of you. Find the happy pill so it could change, and it will change overnight. That's like planting an immediate seed into your journey for your tomorrow so that transition could come in faster for you. So recognize it, acknowledge it, blame self for everything, for your happiness, for your sadness, for what anybody does. Yeah, like let's say the caller I had in, she was putting it on herself. Good for you. Do put it on yourself so you can let it go, or you can make it work better, or stay there, but recognize it all in the frequency of what you're doing to yourself. That's going to make things transition better for you. And we'll get back into that topic again, but let me take on another caller. Wow, you guys are really calling in today. Hold on one second. Let me take on Aleida. Oh, Aleida.
Sí.
Ay, chulería. Salúdame a Sao. ¿Cuánto
I
tiempo?
will. I will.
Mi cielo, how are you today?
Estoy aquí viendo tu show. I'm watching your show.
Ah,
You're
no.
talking about happiness, you
Sí,
know?
estamos hablando de happiness y que yo estoy esperando que tú me digas.
Yo lo que quiero saber si...
Oh, no, no, espérate. ¿Cómo tú estás hoy? ¿Tú estás fabulosa?
Sí, fabulosa.
Ah, mejor sea. Okay, now we can go forward. You're fabulous, right?
Yes.
I want you to say, I'm fabulous. Today's the best day of my life.
I'm fabulous.
Today is the best day of my life.
The best day of my life.
Ok, mamá. Aunque te lo force con un tornillo, pero te lo vas a sacar para que me lo diga. Dímelo, linda. What do you want to talk about?
Yo quiero saber si voy a recibir happiness at the end of March, beginning of February.
Okay. Hold on. I got all your information there. Hold on, Aleida. Wow, cuánta gente. Sí, te sale felicidad, pero sale...
English.
Oh, sorry. English, they're telling me. Yes, there is happiness coming your way for spring, but there's new souls. New souls here and a lot of people. Why is there so many people around you for spring? And you're saying happiness concludes of new souls coming around you. Child coming in, something of a new beginning. It's hard. You know, it ain't no happy-go-lucky. Aquí sale algo of a transition dealing with love de algo, alguien, you know, not too well. But at the same time, to catch-22, there's big changes coming for you in spring, Aleida. Are you aware of that?
No, spring. I was wondering about the end of March and the beginning of February.
No, I'm telling you, you saying then, I say spring, because I feel like en sí, cuando esté calientico, cuando ya se ponga más calientico by spring.
English.
Sorry, keep going into Spanish. But you're gonna be fine, and something of a new transition of new souls, of a soul that's not doing too well. Cause you gotta come see me later. A lot of changes going on. You understand? And it's there. You got your cross to carry right now, but you have to change of being happy within self. There's big changes coming, and yes, you said February. No, I say no. I say end of March, beginning of April, of some sort of new beginning of of a happier place. Okay, because there's some unexpected changes that are coming now. But don't worry, you're a strong soul. You'll be all right. You got me?
I got you.
All right, sweetheart. You come see me soon, okay?
I will. As soon as it starts warming up, I'm gonna come and see you.
Y tráeme mi tuti a mi Sal. I miss him. I haven't seen him in forever.
I will.
Okay,
I
beautiful. You stay blessed.
Will. Okay, you too.
All
Thank
right,
you.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, back to Live with Liz. For those that came on, you can call into 914-226-0147. Or you can call in regards to tarot readings, or you can call in regards to our topic. It's time to be happy. And happy stems from self. Share the show, like and share it, pass it forward. You know, 26B Main Street, Dobbs Ferry. We're here Mondays through Saturdays. If you like a tarot reading, you can call in or go through the website and we can book you. But I'm already pretty booked right now, but you can get in. It's best that you can call in and we can put you on the calendar for the future. And I hope you enjoy the show and pass it forward. And it's time for happiness. It's time to take your happiness back. If you gave it to someone, which half of us always does. The guys are laughing, but it's true. Sometimes we give our happiness away, waiting for someone to make us smile, or waiting for someone to make you happy, and that's no bueno. Not good. No. You gotta make yourself happy so everyone else can be happy. And you have to recognize where you put yourself. Recognize that even if it's perfect example, your own kids, that's who you live with, whatever. If they're in their mood, they're allowed. We're all allowed to be there. But that don't mean you have to stay there. If you're trying to find your way of staying in a happy place of energy, walk away from it. Get up from the dinner table. Walk. And be like, oh no, I'm gonna eat someplace else. I'm gonna take my plate over here. I'm not staying there. I'm not kidding. It's so important of the energy of the space that you put yourself in. Or when you're gonna have a little free time. Understand that free time is supposed to be a time where you're gonna sit with souls or be around souls that's gonna make you smile. That you feel, because you cannot control anybody else's cross, that you feel that soul is there to see you better, or you're there enjoying positive energy. Why go be in a place that you're going to be like, oh my God, this person did that and that person chinche y pepa por aquí and that por allá. Good God. That's not going to put you where you need to go if everything's connected. And it's time to be happy. If a soul causes you anxiety and stress, release it. Even if it's for a moment till you find yourself. You can't keep that soul there if it's going to cause you anxiety and stress. That's not a happy place. Find your happy place. Do you want to try to better yourself, or do you want to try to change your path or stay in the same place? What do you want to do? So on that level, please choose to see what your choices are going to be, who you're going to be around. Look into yourself and see what you think people would say about you if you look at a real good look at yourself. And don't focus on what they could say back, because you can't please everybody either. You're just trying to find a better you. And giving, the biggest part of being happy is giving. And knowing that giving is going to make you a better person in life. Giving, you receive triple more. Be so happy of having the ability to be able to help and give someone else, no matter how minute it is. You don't know if that little that you gave made someone else's life a whole hell of a lot different. So you really have to stay focused, and it's not easy. We're all human. You're not in the mood to be fabulous every day, but I will be fabulous every day. I could be dying sick. I'm fabulous with a cold, but we're fabulous. We have to put it in the universe. We are. And sharing and giving love and light is what's going to make you the happiest you've ever been. It's the highest connection you'll have into this universe. The more you give of yourself, the more you find yourself. And that's the truth. The more love and light you give, the more you recognize your faults. Nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. I've recognized my faults in my journey too. We all have to. You can't get there without recognizing what you've done. No one's better or smarter or anything. We all have our high qualities and we all have our weaknesses. And it's a matter of putting your highest ability of self into this universe at high frequency. When someone says that they're happy in a happy place, recognize what, oh no, okay, that person gave you this, or this person did this to make you happy. No one made you happy. You made yourself happy. That's one. Secondly, if you stay focused, because it's time to be happy, it's a really, really full statement. And there's so much to cover on it that in the future we might have a segment 2 on that, because there's a lot on that. And in the midst of taking the calls, there's so much more for you to understand. Time for happiness represents time for change. That's the biggest. Are you ready? I am. I'm always ready now. I wasn't. I was a creature of habit. I didn't want change. But through change in life, things get better. Releasing the fear, trusting the universe. If you're watching the show, you have to have a holistic way about you to understand that there's something bigger that will transition this. Recognize who you're around. The guys are, am I running out of time? Oh, good. Okay. You have to understand that where you put yourself and what you're thinking about and what you want to accomplish. It ain't I want. Claim it like it arrived. Picture the canvas of what you want. Picture it in your face and see. Think of it every day. Don't think small. Think big. Shoot for the moon, land on the stars. Is that how you say it, or is it backwards? Shoot for the moon, land on the stars, right? Those, yeah. There it is. I don't know, whichever way it is. But I don't know. Just go big. Go big or go home. Don't do anything if you're not feeling it. If you're feeling it, go big. Go at highest frequency so the universe can give you everything you want. But you gotta go big on self. You have to recognize everything of your actions. You cannot have this happiness if you're stuck on, oh, I'm in a bad place at work, this person is trying to do this to me, that person did that to me, and then you could get up in the morning and think about what that person did and this person did that. That's not living. That doesn't matter. If it's something you have regret from, clean it up, let it go, release it into the universe, shut it down. And every day try to focus on something that's going to make you happy at work. If it's not good at work, find a happy pill. Find someone to give love and light to. Send it forward, and the universe is going to come fast overnight and connect you into a higher place of love and light by taking and recognizing your lesson so it won't come back. If it's a relationship and it's the partner, your husband, your boyfriend, your whatever, your girlfriend, whatever it is that's next to you, and they're not in the same place you're at, that doesn't mean break up with them. And maybe it is, maybe it's not. It just means maybe you need your space. If you're in your good, happy place, do not let no one take your shine away. Stay there, keep growing. That does not make that soul a bad place. They're just not ready to be where you're at. But if you change, that soul changes. Everyone around you changes, and if you can't recognize it, come see me. I'll recognize it for you. We'll find that happy pill all over you, around you, so you can be in a better place. You understand? And the guys are telling me, am I? Yeah, I'm done. Well, you guys stay fabulous. Today's the best day of your life. Today's the best day of my life. We are all wonderful. You stay blessed, and I'll see you next week, Sunday, and have a beautiful day.